Well, hello there, and hello to you too. Vlogging with Gipster, back for new episodes of Pokemon The Alternate Take. Sit down, get comfortable, and let's see what we'll make. In the last episode, we redesigned Charmander, which is this beautiful little boy over here, and he is a fire type, and he's actually not a lizard, he's an amphibian. For those of you guys who thought he was based on a lizard, no. He was based on a salamander, which is where he gets his name, Charmander. And you may be thinking, well then why does he go from an amphibian into a dragon, which is a reptile, if he wasn't already a dragon? Then what's Dragonite? Yeah, that's an amphibian as well. For those of you who didn't know, it's basically an amphibian. The best example of it is fan art that someone did of a real-life Dragonite, which was actually quite cool as they imagined it. And the most sense it would make was an amphibian. Now, of course, I know they made Magnemite a crab, even though it's a piece of metal. But, you know, closely, if it were a real-life animal, yeah. This, however, definitely salamander. Point is, we will be redesigning Charmeleon today, which is the evolution of Charmander. Comes from the word char, which means burn, and of course, chameleon, which I know, that's a reptile as well. But I'm not the one who made him, okay? That's just the way you're gonna have to go with it. I didn't make him. Okay, good, we're good. Right then. Come on then. Yeah, there we no. Alright, there, we're good now. So we will be redesigning this little dude over here. So first of all, I will start off with the snout. They're good. I'm done with the snout. That looks a bit too weird there. There we go. Now that certainly does look better now, doesn't it? Now I will do the horn. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a broken line here. There's a broken line there. Okay, no, that's not what I wanted to do this here. Right then, and then I'm going to do the little sort of things that I did here on Charmander. Put them there. That's why I did a broken line there. Okay, no, that's not angry enough. Now that actually looks good in my opinion. And then of course I'm going to start off the neck here. I'm going to do a line there. And then I'm going to do the claws here. There's something that's sort of weird is that he just has hands and has claws attached to them. Now you may think, well, yeah, those are supposed to be his fingers, but no, claws, they don't work that way. So I'm going to break these up and give him actual fingers there, which have claws attached to them, so that he can actually, you know, use them the way that hands and fingers are supposed to be used, you know, like that. And then I will add a little spot there. And then I'll add a spot on the shoulder, right there. And then I'll basically do that, but on the other side. The original plan was that I was going to redesign the starters. Then I was going to do Galar and head back to Kanto. But because of Legends Arceus coming out sooner than I had expected, well, it's not that, it's just the fact that I thought they would have been, it wouldn't have been given an entirely different decks. I thought it would have just been, put in the Gen 4 deck somewhere. I'm going to do the starters. Then I'm going to do the rest of Galar, finish redesigning Galar. And then I have to go to the Hisui decks, which is right after that. Now I'm going to put a spot on his forehead. Right here. All the way up to the top of his one horn. And then, of course, boop and boop. There we go. Now, I've made a more dinosaur-like stance. That it kind of was and wasn't my intention at the same time, but that's just how it's gonna be. And then, of course, I'm gonna do the other foot. With another spot right there. And then I'll fix these claws. I don't know why I sometimes say things like a song. It's just to break the tension, because I have done nothing wrong. I just can't think of anything to say, so I pray that it goes well. Okay, yeah, I'm clearly terrible at this. I should just do this in awkward silence. And I'm just fixing up the claws here, while also breaking the awkward silence. I've really made him raptor-like now. And there's the stomach's sort of line still going, because it goes all the way up to the tail. And I'm gonna taper it off there. For those of you who don't know what taper means, it means when you draw, you progressively get either bigger or smaller. What I did is I went smaller. Now these are the start of the wings now. He can't learn fly yet, however, it is a start. These small fins here are a start to something. Also, guys, I've been uploading a lot more lately because I have been off with COVID. However, my days are gonna be over, so it will be one video a day with Pokemon the Alternate Take now, once I go back. And once I'm done with COVID. Which, let me tell you, people think, oh, you get off work and it's the absolute dream. I may have not been put into hospital, but it was still a nightmare having it. Also, what the hell do people think is wrong with school? I mean, like, yeah, do you want to drop out? Yeah, sure, drop out and become a homeless person because you can't do a job. Because, guess what? You didn't do school. So stop hating it, just get on with it. And I know a lot of people are going to hate me for saying that. Well, screw you. No. I add the spots that were there. And I add my fire. Fire. I'm adding the fire to the tail. The tail. It's just some fire. It's a lot of fire. Where was I going with this? Give me a second of contemplation. Well, there we go, guys. That is the redesign of Charmeleon right there. Of course, each stage of the Charizard line is going to be based on an entirely different dragon. That includes the Megas and the Gigantamax forms. So I will tell you what I have planned. Charmander is a Drake, obviously. A giant lizard that is classified as a dragon that can't fly. It has 4 legs and no wings. Or, in this case, 2 legs, 2 arms, and no wings. This is your standard dragon. It has 4 legs, or 2 legs and 2 arms, and it also has wings. Whether those be, wings that are too small for them to fly, or wings that they can use to fly, it's still a dragon. Charizard's gonna be a wyvern. Like the one that I do, he's gonna be a wyvern, which is 2 legs, no arms and wings. If you guys have seen those type of dragons, like if you have ever seen How to Train Your Dragon, Hookfang is a wyvern. I don't know any examples of drakes in there. Toothless is a normal dragon. And then Mega Charizard Y is going to be an Amphiptare. Amphiptares, they have no arms, no legs. They just have a head and tail and wings. Then I'm going to have Mega Charizard X be a Chinese dragon. It's those ones that are sort of very thin, but also like giant, and like they have no wings, but they can still fly. Like magically, they can fly somehow, and they're also covered in lots of hair. Which is what I could do with the beard, because you know how Mega Charizard X always has fire gushing from his mouth, like, and it just flies off? Well, now I can make it become that big beard that they always have. Or I could just cover the entire head in flames and it just comes from the mouth. However, for Gigantamax Charizard, I have not picked one yet, so I will still have to do that. I was originally thinking of... Actually, I never had a plan with it, really. So, I will have one when the day comes that I do him. The day that I do him will probably be Saturday, because I will do 2 of these every day for Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then it will go back to the normal schedule. Saturday and Sunday will still be 2 of them, however, weekdays will only be 1. So, Saturday, because I did Charmander and Charmeleon today, and then I'll end up doing yeah, what's it? Charizard, Mega Charizard X tomorrow, which is Friday, and then Saturday will be Y and Gigantamax. This has been Vlogging with Gibster. I have been humbled to host you guys. I will do this tooth right there, and that one right there, and I will see you guys next time. Goodbye.